Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's tutorial we are going to be showing you how to transfer your short pattern to your fabric. So in the last uploaded video we actually showed how to properly draft the pattern for your shorts. So this video is all about the transferring and the joining of this pattern piece together. So let's get straight into the tutorial. So guys, right here we have our pattern paper, and this pattern paper is from the last uploaded video. So if you actually want to learn how to draft this short properly, kindly watch that video. Then right here is our Ankara fabric, and this is just 2 yards. So I went ahead to fold this in 2, then I'll be placing my patterns on top. So first I'm going to be drafting the back pattern, and this is the front facing each other for my fabric. Then I placed my back pattern. The next thing I want to do right now is to add my size to my allowance. Okay, so for this particular place I'm adding just 1 inch. Then for the down I'm adding 1/2 inch allowance as well, but remember we already have the 1/2 inch on our pattern, so I'm adding 1/2 inch at the couch area as well and 1/2 inch at the band area. Let me go ahead and mark this, and we are going to cut it out. So guys, if you look properly, you'll see exactly where we've added our side seam allowance. For the side seam, we only added 1 inch. For the band, that is 1/2 inch. For the center back is 1/2 inch. Then the crotch is 1/2 inch. And I went ahead to curve this according to the shape we have on our pattern. Okay, so kindly pay attention to the hem and see how it's being curved. So after cutting this out, we're going to set this aside, then proceed towards cutting the front panel. So for the front panel, like we did for the back, your fabric in 2, then you place your front panel. Now I am folding this pocket area. Can you see the way I folded it? And I'm going to pin this down so it doesn't move. Alright, and I'll be adding 1/2 inch here, then 1 inch at the side, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. All right, let me go ahead and mark this so you understand properly. So I'm adding 1 inch. Remember, this is your side seam allowance. At the back we added 1 inch at the side seam as well. So can you see how I did here? Then I'm going to cut this out as well. So we are done cutting out the panel. Okay, the next thing to do is to cut out our pocket. So I'm going to be keeping the front panel aside, then work on my pattern. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm cutting this pocket facing out. So guys, I've gone ahead to cut out the pocket pattern. Then I'll take this my fabric as well. So with my fabric unfold, I place the pocket facing, and just like we did for the panels, we are going to be adding 1 inch at the side, then 1/2 inch all round. All right, so let me mark this. So guys, this is the first pocket facing, and if you look closely you see that we have 2 panels of this. Now I'm going to open up this pattern and I'll place it back on this fabric and cut out the second pocket facing. So I'll quickly pin this, then mark my size seam allowance, and I'll show you. So right here I marked 1 inch, then the rest 1/2 inch. Alright, so let me cut this out quickly. Right now we have 4 panels for our pockets. Okay, 2 with slant and the other without slant. So this is how it's going to look like by the time we are done fixing it. So guys, in this video we actually excluded how to cut and attach your waistband. We are going to be uploading this as a separate video because it's quite lengthy on its own. So let us move straight into the sewing process. So guys, for the sewing, we're going to start with the back panel and the front panel. So the first thing we're going to do is to sew on the crotch area. So I'm sewing 1/2 inch all the way here. Okay, remember this is 2 pieces of the back panel, is already placed together, front facing each other. So we're going to sew on the crotch area 1/2 inch. Then for the front, we're going to repeat the same thing. Okay, at the crotch area we're going to sew 1/2 inch as well. So let's go and do this quickly. So this is what we have here. We're gonna head to sew the crotch area, and when you open it up, can you see it's together? So this is for the front panel and this is for the back panel as well. All right, now the next thing you want to do is to fix your pockets. Now for the pockets, the first thing I'm going to be fixing is the pockets with the slant, which is this. Okay, but now what you want to do is to make sure you get the right sides. So this is the one for this, and if you notice very well, you see that the front sides of the fabric are facing each other. All right, so I'm going to sew on that. Can you see the line I marked earlier? Yes, so we're going to sew it according to the way I marked it. This is 1/2 inch all the way to here, then you curve it out. All right, so make sure you follow it just the way it is and you get the desired result. So right now I'm done sewing it, and I went ahead to notch this. I'm going to notch it so our pocket is going to lay flat, and I'll do the same for the other side. All right, so when you open it up, can you see what we have here? So I'm just trying to place this properly so you see. So can you see this? So once I fold it this way, all I'm going to do is take it to the ironing board. I'll place my the hemming gum in between the fabric and the pocket, then go iron it down. All right, so it's going to stay in place. So guys, if you look closely, you'll see that we're gonna head to iron our hemming gum on this pocket. Can you see it? Also, we went ahead to sew on this line. Okay, we just did a top stitch here, and while doing yours, kindly make sure it's neat and your stitches are straight. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it looks like after we are done stitching on it. Although this fabric is dark, so you won't really see the stitches properly. All right, so the next thing we're going to do now is to place our second pocket facing. Okay, but this time around, this side, the right side, is facing the right side of your first pocket facing. Okay, so once you place it, you take it to your sewing machine and you want to sew 1/2 inch all the way through. Okay, now the reason why the second pocket facing is facing the right side of the first pocket facing is, by the time you turn it like this, you see that the second pocket facing, the right side of the fabric is matching up with the right side of our shorts. Okay, because that is the area people are going to see. I don't know if you really get this, but it's very important, because if the wrong side is showing, it won't really tell well on your shorts. Okay, so I've already marked the places you're going to sew. Kindly do that and we'll proceed to the next step. So can you see the way our pocket is looking? Now I will take this to the sewing machine. I'll lock here and I'll lock the upper part as well, here and here. Okay, so because this fabric is quite dark, I'm taking my time to make sure I mark all the areas so you understand what I'm saying properly. So let us do this quickly. Now after we are done locking the edges, this is what our pocket is looking like. All right, the next thing I did was to place the back panel and the front panel together, the right side facing each other. Always remember that. Then I'm going to hold the crotch areas together. Okay, I'm going to pin this together and I'll sew this area. Okay, so I'm sewing this area 1/2 inch. So let me go and do this quickly. So after you're done sewing this area, all you have to do is to work on the hem area. Okay, now all I did was to open this, and I'm going to fold that 1 inch seam allowance we added at the hem. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to fold this like this and pull it up. again. Okay, so depending on how many inch you left on the hem, make sure you fold it and sew it all the way, and repeat the same for the other leg. After we are done folding the hem of our shirt, the next thing you want to do is to turn this fabric inside out, just the way I'm doing, like this, so you can actually sew the sides. Okay, so let me fix this properly so you can see what we're talking about. So guys, can you see this? The next thing you want to do is to hold the sides together. Okay, so while holding the sides together, you make sure the hem matches each other. Can you see this? I'm placing it together, then I'll take this to the sewing machine and I'm going to sew my side seam allowance, which is 1 inch. Remember, the side seam allowance we gave is 1 inch. All right, and I'll do the same thing for the other side. And this is what our shirt looks like after we are done. Okay, so guys, when you're done joining your shirt, you can give it a good press. In our next tutorial, we are going to be showing you how to cut and attach your band with the eyelet. All right, so if you found value in this video, kindly give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.